Hi everyone, I am Rekha, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Dr. S.N.S. Rajlakshmi College of Arts and Science. So today we are going to discuss about the topic transportation problem. So in this transportation problem belongs to the course resource management technique. The transportation problem is nothing but we are going to transport the good material from one place to another place. So we are choosing a different areas and as well as the different destination. So for that we have to check whether the supply should meets the demand. So that is the main role for the transportation problem. So if you manufacture some of the products, so how we are going to distribute the products to the different areas based on the supply and demand. So that we are going to discuss in the transportation problem. So the definition is nothing but the center we can say it is a source, and whereas the receiving centers we can say it is a destination. So our aim of the transportation problem is nothing but minimization the distribution cost. So normally on optimization technique there will be a two cases, one is maximization cases, another one is minimization case. Whereas in minimization cost the shipping cost should be minimization in order to get the balanced both the demand and as well as the supply. So all shipping cost into one dummy destination out of a dummy source or zero. Okay, so that we are going to see in this problem. So some of the methods for the transportation problem is nothing but there are the three transportation problem. It's nothing but northwest corner rule, then least cost method, and another one is Vogel approximation method. So these three different methods help us to find the transportation cost. So initial solution we are going to find using the transportation. So what is the difference between the northwest corner, least cost method and Vogel approximation method is nothing but in northwest corner we are allocating the variables in the northwest area. So northwest area, that is in the form of a upper left corner of each that is cell. So in that we have to check the row and as well as the column. If the row and as well as the column supply demand should be, we have to check. If it is a minimum value means we have to allocate the value, either maybe a supply or else the demand, and we have to reduce the value of the supply and demand, and the minimum cost, that is 0, will be eliminated either in either the row and as well as the column. So we have to repeat the procedure until all the cells to be allocated and as well as the it should be rows and columns should be cancelled, and finally we have to find the transportation cost based on the allocation. So this is the northwest corner basic rule for the northwest corner. Okay, and next we can go for the least cost method. In the least cost method we have to choose the least value apart from the all the area. So there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 means we have to choose the least value, that is 1. In the one column either supply demand value is equal means we have to choose the minimum value. So minimum value we have to allocate either supply or demand we are going to allocate and eliminate that value, that is we have to subtract the supply with the demand. The column with 0 means we have to eliminate the column. The row with 0 line means we have to eliminate the row. We have to repeat the procedure. Sometimes the tie will be occurs. If the tie occurs means we have to delete both the rows and as well as column. Okay, do you understand, students? Next we can choose the another method is Vogel approximation method. This method is very important, and it helps us to find the best method, also one of the best method, and help us to find the transportation cost using the largest penalty method. Largest penalty method means we have to find the minimum and x minimum value, and we have to allocate the minimum value for all the values and define the difference between the two things and eliminate the variables in the column from the future consideration and reduce the supply in the row. Repeat this procedure until all the supply has to be allocated. So this Vogel approximation is, otherwise we can say it is an VAM method. Here also we are going to allocate the, if it is a penalty method we have to take the minimum value next minimum. 2, 3 means we have to separate 2, 3. 3 minus 2 will get 1. For example, 4, 6 is the minimum value means we have to subtract 4 and 6. We will get 2. In the penalty, which one is the highest penalty? We have to choose that penalty column, either the row or column. And in that we have to repeat the procedure as northwest corner and as well as the least cost method. So this type of basic definition we are going to review all the method or algorithm. So this algorithm help us to solve the problem. So the best method in this three, we can say it is an Vogel approximation method. Okay students, so thank you one and all. We are once again we will recall the problems in the next video session. Thank you ma.